folks, let me collect my minecart. This is the Eventide resource pack, by the way. I used to mix it up with, what's that other one called? Oh, I can't remember now, but it would start with something about the E anyway. Just looks better this way. Project Dark, by the time I've uploaded this, will be no more. It's shut down. Ben Jennings, the guy known as Dark Order 9011, he needs the virtual machine for a special project, which is pretty exciting. He's one of the guys behind the New brand, and this is a place I found riding the rails, well, more precisely, riding the, oh I see, somebody's house, that's sweet. Riding the westward rail back to spawn. So I thought to myself, well, since it's going down this weekend, I might as well pay a visit and look at things. Look at all the places I've never been to. And it ended up actually being pretty much a four horsemen feast. Before I got here, look at that waterfall, you just don't get them in New Ireland these days. Somebody create a terrain generation algorithm or a terrain generation program, I really shouldn't do that to myself, that actually lets you generate landscapes like this, which look so amazing and so natural. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Are you enjoying the heat today? You're looking awfully hot. Go away, zombie. No, not go away, zombie. It's go away, creeper. There's another one of these things. I might have shown some footage of me encountering another one of these temples of Astora further along on the westbound line. Now I know that Dark is going to be saving the map so that people can upload it and play it by themselves, or even try and restart the map proper. I'm not sure that's actually possible. Anyway, probably really shouldn't have. No, people on Facebook know that Ben Jennings is Dark Order anyway, because of Facebook's obsession with real names. Is that your real name? Are you really you? And so on and so on and so on. God, it gets annoying. But then again, the whole ethos of Facebook is you are who you really say you are, and that way your creepy stalkers can continue to creepily stalk you, because radical transparency, man. I seem to remember reading that somewhere. Anyway, this complex is quite interesting, as you might reckon see. What's this building up here, sitting all by its lonesome? And there's a lot of these villages that have been set up, and they never seem to quite work. Oh, trade house. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, switches, and iron doors and everything. Cool. Now, I wonder what happens here. Looks like you can. Oh, see, you can turn the lights off. This is cool. And the doors too. So I think what happens is you can drop things in the hopper, and they go to the chest opposite. So presumably the idea was that you could have a bit of fun. Not that it matters. Anyway, further along, because you could see the northbound line, that's where I went next. I would have done the eastbound line, except that the eastbound line was never completed. But along the northbound line is this rather fine bridge. What a bridge. What a bridge. And what a view. There's a township coming up. And here's somebody's stables. Hi guys. All the pretty horses. Go upstairs to the, what's it called, the Fuzzy Mermaid. Got my seal of approval. Interesting. Actually does look quite nice, doesn't it? And there's even a fireplace. So it's getting a bit cold these days, so let's start the fire. Oh, look at that, ain't that a lovely fire? Nice and warm. found personally Project Dark a bit of a challenge. I mean, not just because at the start, rubber banding all over the place. You can see it in earlier modifications. It's actually a bit more advanced and, well, obviously larger than what I constructed. So we got, it's obviously the proprietor's residence and food preparation process. So that could be some sort of, I thought it might be a sauna. Probably more supposed to be a cold store or something anyway. There's actually, for that resource pack and the Fuzzy Mermaid, that's quite a sensible choice. So you walk along here, along the docks. All sorts of buildings. Just got a Facebook ding. What's this? No evidence except on party business or something like that. So it's just, this is supposed to be some kind of bag end. So lots of stone, polished stone. Never mind. No, having a bit of a look around. Some sort of fireplace. You could drop in there. Probably not a good idea actually. And looks like, yeah, there's the bricks are actually modelled. Interesting. Close the door. I'm not sure. I think the building just going past on the right is, well, that purple building might have actually been what do they call a purpose stone or something. I'm not sure. Stuck from the end. This is obviously somebody's little wooden building with attic and crawl space, and this and that red building is made entirely of redstone blocks. Here's another interesting building. I think the next time I build something in Minecraft, it will be semi-submerged like that. I rather like that design. Oh yeah, and that comes out into the dock. So I could have a boat here. I don't think I will. I'm just going to swim over to whatever that bridge is. Then, after this, I tried to continue further north, but the rail is in pretty much poor order. There's actually a big gap that I ended up. Pardon. Yes, that I ended up filling with dirt just so I could get across. I was trying to get to the extreme northern bit and the wall, but I gave up on that. And so here I am at a nice little place at the end of the southern railway line. You can just see it over there. As usual, we get so far community built, but gold is a precious piece of currency, and resources could be pretty hard to get. And also this place has doors set to be used by everyone, and they keep blimmin' opening. Except for that one. Don't know whose door that is. No one has claimed this block, so it's just locked with it. You get the idea. Lots of wheat all over the place. And you can see there's a few hostile mobs. I'm starting to get nervous. It's just so awfully dark in here. There's supposed to be extra lights, but I can't see nothing. I'm getting scared. I'm getting scared, I is. Oh, thank God, right. Yeah, I'm guessing that's where you can put a boat in and then just sail on, sail on, sail on. And light up the entranceway. What's up here? Now you can't see it with this texture pack, but there are glass columns holding the whole thing in place. And I'm guessing that what's supposed to happen is that the light sensor over there is supposed to stop, is supposed to be inverted and stop firing. It could be that this redstone torch will block it in the road too. Extremely strange. Also, there is a slight bug with this. Take a look around, go outside, because actually, Punch and Dunk came on while when I teleported back home. I'd been attacked by the Four Horsemen again. Now, for those of you who don't know what that's about, and you can tell me something gets lost here. Here it goes. And Punch basically suggested, why don't you take the southern route to San Jose? Now, I'm not sure how you get to San Jose, and this isn't San Jose, I'm sure of it. So I went until it's near the gate and found a pathway that leads to San Jose. So after I've travelled through the neighbourhood quite a bit, I'm in San Jose, or rather under San Jose, there's an enchantry. Sweet. But there's no point in enchanting anything. So a garden, there's a nice big garden, tons of beetroot, cocoa and everything, totally self-contained. Somebody's guarding all those, what do you call them things, crafting tables, that's it. And I think it's one of those Inga light stick rod things. I've actually seen it. And it's daylight outside. So if I go up this way, see a big Inga plant tree thing. I think it might be, is that purple? I'm not quite sure. It's probably guessed I'm a bit lost here. Somebody's bunk beds. And look at that. In San Jose, there's a big statue of Dark Order with the banhammer. And it's quite impressive, actually. In fact, I'm starting to wonder if at some stage I've actually been here before. But I don't think so. It doesn't. The topology doesn't ring a bell. I know there's somebody on the mainland who has a purple plant, but I've never been to the end. So how do I get down from here? Not quite sure. Can I walk over there? No. Can I walk over here? Might be able to. I'll just climb down these vines. Now I've got a track by the Rudy Schwartz project, a fairly recent one of theirs, I think it is, called Delicious Ass Frenzy, going around and around in my head. And part of the lyrics are, are you going to San Jose? Yes, I'm going to San Jose. It's that kind of stupidity. But then again, you expect that from Joe Newman and the Rudy Schwartz project and other Zappa-like bands. I get things about. They must. Yeah, that's a big poo-poo plant. What's it saying? Something here about break the flower before the stalk, or we can't regrow it. Not that I know what. Oh, I think it's chorus plant. I never actually. Obviously, I've never seen a chorus plant. But obviously, and equally, obviously, you need some sort of bludge to stick on it. So, got sort of oceanfront chalets or boathouses or whatever you call them, to people could take over and one thing or another. So go through here, clunk. It's quite impressive, and you can see a stairway going up the side of that mountain. Anything interesting in here? Not really, no. Oh well, it was interesting while it lasted. And we're back in the daylight. As you can see, I am running a modified 190 build here with journey map and also a couple of biome and terrain mods. There's realistic, I think what's it called? Realistic terrain generator. And biomes are plenty, so I'm trying to start a game with those. So I'm just going to have a look in here. No, there's just a naturalistic cabin that's got some lights down the end of it. Marginally interesting. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's supposed to be somebody's houseboat. I'm not sure. But that big cabin is a dead horse in the water. I don't like dead horses in the water. I don't like dead horses anywhere near water. I don't like them when they're wet. Because when they're wet, especially in the rain, they turn into the 4 bleeding horsemen. Die, wet, dead horse. And okay, maybe I'm being a bit nasty in that respect, but at the moment I really couldn't give a damn. As I say, I would have visited the wall, except that all of a sudden Alakazam and Splun's playing Splon. Oh, there's somebody's boat. But I can't use it because I'm on Punch and Dunk's territory. What's on here? It looks like a tripwire. Should I go through it? Don't know. Will it do anything? And what is in this cabin anyway? I haven't set off the tripwire, it looks like. Funny then. Certainly grim and dark. There's somebody's... Whoop. I'm not sure if that's actually a way out or simply the further off chunks haven't loaded. I'll have a look actually. I'm not actually feeling very well. I mean, in fact, earlier today I did my usual live reading set, which is me reading almost non-stop for an hour, except for 1, 4 or 6-minute break. In any case, there's the... Let's see where Doug's place is. Is that some other... Yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it? What's in here? Don't know. Let's see what's going on. No, it's just a... Can't figure out what's going on in here. Ouch. Can I get through here? No, I cannot, but fortunately, gentlemen, we can axe our way out, I believe. Here we go. The axe. Chop. Now, find the chopped block. Put that back on. And maybe I can borrow... I mean, it's actually interesting. They've got these naturalistic looking cabins. I think these cabins are actually handmade rather than anything else. And if that's the case, I don't know how they made them. Either they were made in creative mode like this. Interesting. So we've got a chess table or some dank memes. Which is something that really ticked off Dark Order because people keep doing it. It's obviously the... Well, I worked out later what that was. It's actually a jail. Well, there's a boat. Just being a boat. Yes, I'm in the boat. So let's go and set sail. Just to look around to this place. On the safe side, since it seems to be zooming about all over the place. It is, but it's got lava in it and lots of furnaces. This really is a fascinating place and a nice high note to go out on. It actually knocks my efforts in this into a cocked hat as we explore these twisting, winding, labyrinthine caverns. How on earth were they done? But also, with the closing of Project Dark, now Project Dark was vanilla Minecraft but with a lot of less than, but it was running spigots, so it was modified on the service end. So theoretically you could have a spigot version of a realistic terrain generator if you wanted. This map was entirely hand carved. I'm not sure what's going on there. It's actually quite challenging rowing around in here. We've got these great big dirt barriers right in front of me, and I don't really want to row into them. I might have to just row around them very carefully. on saying, welcome to San Jose. I wonder if you can actually get to San Jose any other way. It's quite fascinating, really. I mean, is it no. Of course, you can't see any sign of an exit. Whoops, there's a horsepout there. Continue going through. I mean, giant libraries. There's a library in here, huge. And of course, lots of boats. Obviously, people are coming in to read. But that's pretty much it. In fact, what I might do, and I'm just thinking about this, is finish it off here, because there wasn't much else to see after this. I did a bit more exploring of the cabins, ran into a dead end. And then that was pretty much it for the night. I just couldn't stand running around Minecraft anymore. And of course, being assaulted by the 4 horsemen 3 times in one night tends to do that to you as well. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. Order. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm not sure how I would, if I would want to set up a custom server. I mean, Minecraft Realms might be well and good, but Minecraft Realms is strictly vanilla, no modifications allowed. And once you've done vanilla once, you're pretty much, well, that's pretty much it. There's not much to do. You do your farming, you do your mining, you visit the Nether and mine that. You get buffed up to kill Endermen and take their eyes. And then you find a stronghold. You open up the end portal, and it goes on and on and on. Then you kill the Ender Dragon, and now you can get to run around in the end. But is it actually worth it? I mean, there's several good things I liked about I'm not AFK, by the way. It's just that if you hold down the forward motion key long enough, the system assumes, hang on, you haven't done any significant key presses for some time. You're not doing anything. Just a little bug. I mean, the banking system is clever, but trade never seemed to happen. I think it's either because people were very geographically dispersed, or gold was so difficult to come by. It was challenging. Also, everybody was trying to create the go-to cities, but frankly, towards the end, you would be lucky to get a dozen people on the server at any one time. If I was to start a server, I probably would want a custom map, and I would definitely want some kind of estate claiming system. I mean, one of Noireland's better ideas was to tell people, if you want a place of your own, you have to make yourself a golden shovel, and then what you do is you click on one corner, and then you click on the other corner, and that's it. That's your claim, assuming that you've got enough currency and claim blocks. And best of all, if you want them, you can spend gold to get them. Isn't that neat? God, I love the boats in 1.9. And it still looks pretty impressive. I might go up the mountain and see what's going on there. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. And it starts raining again. But at least not having to jump up the mountain. As I clamber. In fact, it was actually quite interesting. No matter how long I swaned around those caves, I never saw a monster. Might have just been dumb luck, though. As you get further and further up towards whatever that round thing is, it turns out it's somebody's house, and that really is something. But personally, I'm beginning to wonder if should I start. I'm not sure about starting my own server. I mean, I know that I would want something that added a bit more to the vanilla experience than just say, here's a new map, totally unexplored territory and so forth. This is actually quite scary. Here you go, have fun. Because almost immediately what that means is that people go into a diaspora, they race off and start finding their own places to go. And so here's somebody's place, high above it all. And I don't know. I might look for another server, or I might just play around in Minecraft realms. After all, this is now Eccles versus games, not just Minecraft. Yes, so it's goodbye Project Dark and hello something else. Now you might notice that the scenery, particularly in the distance of this particular Minecraft map, looks a little different to your average Minecraft map, which has a lot rougher, noisier feel to it. That's hardly surprising because this is actually made with what's called the realistic world generation. So I've just been doing the mods there because I started off a fair ways east from here. Oh, look at all those monsters hanging around in the caves. So actually quite a cave system down there. You can see where I started from, that all that ice and snow. Had a bit of luck. There was a pack of wolves, there was a flock of sheep, so I scored enough wool and mutton to have something to eat and somewhere to sleep. At this point in time in the playthrough, I'm in a hole in the ground. We've all been there, right? So I'm just looking around and having a bit of think to myself, and I'm not sure, but I think I saw pumpkins on the other side. And one of the big draws for this is that you get these incredibly steep mountains like you can see in the distance. Well, New Zealand steep hills anyway. Anybody who's been into the... Yeah, there they are. Anybody who's been into the Tararuas or the Ruahinis or the Orongorongas or whatever knows what a natural landscape looks like, particularly around rivers. So anyway, here I is getting some pumpkins. Map was still a bit laggy obviously, but I got busy with the axe and marked my home position in journey map, and finally got around to building myself a tree. Well, it looks a bit more like a... I don't know, one of those fireman's watchtowers that they have in the Americas, I believe. Hello, zombie. Enjoying your little swim? And so I'm just putting up a rooftop garden. So pretty soon I'm going to have enough space to quietly grow wheat and anything else I might collect. Had some quite exciting times, of course. I've died a lot, and otherwise, you know, apart from being elevated on log legs and being otherwise made entirely of spruce wood, it's just like the usual boring 3x3 shelter. As I try and remember what the heck it is I'm trying to do. With glass windows. Oh, by the way, did I mention I had Optifine on? That might actually explain why why I keep finding myself lagging from time to time. Optifine probably does a heck of a lot of processing work, and then you've got something like realistic terrain generator, generating realistic terrain, which is a bit more processor intensive than the standard let's do fun things with Perl and noise that Minecraft does. So what that means is that you get fjords that look like fjords, you get riverbanks that actually look like riverbanks, and the whole thing feels a lot more polished. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, polished. Anyway, after this, I did move the ladder around the corner because otherwise it just got too darn difficult to do anything. But I'm getting tired of that zombie staring at me, so I'm going to do something about that zombie. Hello, zombie. RTG is also compatible with other 190 terrain and biome mods like Biomes of Plenty. At least as far as I can tell. Oh, cool. You killed my father! You killed my father! Prepare to die! No, you die, you horrible little ankle biter. Death, death. Yeah. I mean, I might just play around with this for a bit and Biomes of Plenty, see where it goes. I've actually got a map set up at the moment. I don't think I'm using the right seed though. I might have to try another map, and yeah, there's a creeper. I just want to get rid of that creeper, it's just annoying me. Just by its very presence. I'm like that. I'm just figuring out how to get to it. And I really need to start growing some crops because I ran out of mutton. I mean, as a terrain generator, it isn't quite perfect. I mean, it can't be really. But it's basically a nice change. I mean, alright, Biomes of Plenty gives you new biomes and new entities to play with, and hello there. Come here. Okay, come here, you big peaty git. I think I've mentioned this before, but there is this game theory out, well, this video I've seen somewhere, suggesting that the reason that creepers explode like that and they're green is because they're actually walking masses of sentient homicidal peat, which might explain a lot. I don't know if I'll play around with this. I mean, what I'd like is if there was a way to generate in advance realistic terrain, because as I say, I've had to double the amount of memory allocated to Minecraft with this mod just to get it to run smooth without stopping or lagging out every 2 or 3 seconds. Anyway, better get up to me old range style watchtower. Good night.